Katie Gall with Keeping It Real with Katie Gall. I am your voice teacher and the life coach for performers, and I am a performer myself. And I'm here to talk to you today about my performance lifestyle reset. I had the realization that I am sending all of this information out into the universe, and I'm not totally sure that everyone is clear about what this is. So I wanted to give you a chunk of information about it so that you know what you're potentially walking into, right? So to start off with, I want to tell you a little bit about my story to give you an idea of who I am and why this reset is important to me. So I was a singer, and my career as a singer, I am still a singer, by the way. I was a singer in New York City. My career was going nowhere because I had recurring vocal issues. On top of that, I was the kind of person that was always trying to lose 5 pounds. I was exhausted. I was unfit. I was honestly flirting with a problem with alcohol. And I was in and out of really unsteady and unfulfilling relationships. And when you break all that down, it's kind of just the young performer's lifestyle. So for me, my wake-up call came, as it does with many, in the form of a health scare. I ended up with a precancerous lesion. Not fun. And for once, that meant that it wasn't just my career on the line. It was like my body, too. So I knew that something needed to change. And I was in a place where I really hated not knowing what was going on in my body. I hated feeling so disconnected from it when I was on stage and when I was off stage. And I was asking myself things like, why had it betrayed me like this? And what had I done to deserve this? And to get a little hokey for a second, I sort of had this sudden realization at a certain point that I had done this to my body. It had not done this to me. I had done this to it. And not only that, but as a performer, my actual physical voice, the thing that creates my voice, is part of my body. It's not some amorphous talent machine that lives in my neck, right? It's something that needs nurturing and care and health. So while I was finishing my master's degree at NYU in vocal pedagogy and vocal performance, I started seeing my own health coach. And she urged me to continue my education through the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. And I am forever grateful to her for that. And due to that education, as a performer, teacher, and life coach for performers, I truly do believe and put into practice in my own life the belief that we are best able to perform either on stage or elsewhere in our lives when we take care of our bodies to the best of our ability. And that's not just true for performers, that's true of everybody. Whether you're a lawyer, doctor, artist, teacher, basket weaver, whatever it is you do, you depend on your body to keep you going throughout the day. And improving your body means being able to communicate with your body. Not just giving instructions, but receiving information as well. I was able to end what was basically a war with my body when I started talking to it instead of fighting with it. And my goal with this reset is to help you do the exact same thing. So what this reset is a kind of a detox. It's actually based in a program I used to run called Build Your Own Detox Without Starving or Murdering a Loved One. Still love the title. But I didn't like the term detox because that's not quite right. Because a traditional detox is really a period of time where you decrease certain harmful substances in order to decrease toxins in your body. And usually that comes in a really extreme form. So my reset depends on you and what you want to accomplish. You get to create these rules ultimately, and I'm going to tell you how you get to do that. There are 3 main components to the performance lifestyle reset. Nutrition, which is making sure we're getting the right nutrients in. Exercise, which means we're cleaning the unnecessary stuff out. And mental, emotional / lifestyle, which means staying connected to your goal and your purpose. So that could be your goal and your purpose for the reset, or that could be your goal and your purpose for life, right? So there's going to be 3 components to this. You are going to receive a spreadsheet wherein it's a templated spreadsheet. So you get to fill in all the nitty gritty, right? Wherein you are going to choose 1 to 3 goals, and we're going to get really specific about those goals. I'll tell you how in a second. 1 to 3 goals in each of these 3 components. So you could have up to 9 goals for this 3-week reset. Yeah? Each of those in this spreadsheet, you'll have lovely little check boxes that you get to put up on your fridge or on a mirror, or maybe if you're like super duper tech savvy, you just kind of make it happen on your computer, whatever's best for you. And we're doing check boxes. So we're making sure that every day we are coming back to these goals. And I will help you create these goals, and I'll tell you how a little bit later. But they're based on what you actually want to accomplish, as opposed to like, lose 10 pounds by doing a juice fast, ha ha ha, and then you see all the really skinny people being like, oh my god, I have so much energy, and I'm over here like, oh my god, I'd be dying. You get to decide how hardcore you want to go with this, or how habit creating you want to go with this, or how lax you want to go with this. Maybe you need to do a more gentle transition. Maybe you're really ready to go all in. It's up to you, and you get support for that either way. So I said we were going to do these goals a very specific way. We're going to follow the SMART goals. SMART is an acronym. All of your goals will be specific, measurable, agreed upon or attainable, realistic, and time-based. Yeah? So we're going to follow that SMART goal outline. And what you're going to end up getting from this detox is specifically what you're going to get from me to help you succeed in this detox. You'll get that spreadsheet. Right? You'll get a group starting November 4th. So you'll have other people who are going through this with you. You will get a Facebook group to go along with that group that I will monitor and contribute to. And hopefully you guys will too. Yeah. So I'll be putting up weekly videos on live and tips and tricks, things to help you stay on track. Also, side note, I'm going to be doing this with you too. So I'm going to have my own little checklist. I'm not going to be just like some leader that doesn't walk her talk. Is that it? Yes, walk her talk. I'm going to be doing it with you. And I've done it a bunch of times at this point. So I know the things that are going to work and the things that are not going to work so well, right? Lastly and coolestly, that's now a word, you're going to get 2 15-minute personalized calls with me that you can use at any point during the detox. We can set them up right at the beginning to help you set yourself up for success. We could throw one of them at the end so that you can find out how you can continue with all the progress you've made over the 3 weeks. Or you can save one for the middle in case you get really stuck. Maybe you made your goals a little bit too crazy and you need to know how to tweak them so that you still feel successful. You get those 2 calls at any point. You also get 2 30-minute group Q&A sessions mid-reset, roughly. Yeah? Those will be recorded and sent out and put up into the Facebook group, so you can watch them at any time, or you can be there live for them and actually be part of the Q&A. So you're getting some cool stuff for a really low price overall. Yeah, and I'm going to have you pop over to the link to check out what that is. Because the last piece that I want to share with you is that you will gain a sense of trust. Trust in yourself, not trust in me. Maybe trust in me and that'd be cool, but trust in yourself. I have this beautiful quote that I really, really love. It is, the best proof of love is trust. And I love that quote because, yes, that's true in relationships. Yes, that's true in friendships, but that's also true in self-love. The more we say we're going to do the things that are good for us, and the more that we actually follow through on those things, the more we learn to trust ourselves. So if you're the kind of person who's kind of constantly saying to myself, oh, I need to lose 5 pounds, and then you go off and eat 4 donuts, not necessarily in a super traumatic way, but you are, to a certain extent, creating a distrust a lack of trust in yourself to be able to do the thing that you're saying you want to do. Yeah? So I'll leave you with this. This is a reset that quite literally anybody can do because you get to make the rules. So it's something where you can leave this feeling really successful and knowing that you took steps forward. To that end, you are incredibly strong, you are incredibly capable, and you can absolutely do this. So if you're interested, there's a link either up in the post or it's down in the comments. Go click on that link, join us. I would love to have you. And if you bring a friend with you, or if you know that you want to bring a friend with you, shoot me an email at katie@keepingitrealkatie.com, and I'll shoot you over a coupon code that'll get you a discount on the entire thing. So discounts are fun, right? Yeah, cool. Okay. Have a great one, guys. I will talk with you later. Bye.